gentlemen, welcome to Enactus BET regional presentation. We are
Mark,
Akib,
Lauren,
Percy and Sarah on technology, and we are here to tell you about a group of students who see opportunity where others see risk, and who take advantage of those opportunities in order to empower others. The initiatives and actions of this group of students have resulted in the foundation of 2 social projects. Our first social project deals with a familiar topic, social enterprises. There are 70,000 different social enterprises in the UK, contributing up to £18 billion in GDP and improving the lives of millions of people. However, social entrepreneurs came into a lot of challenges operating their business due to lack of knowledge or competition. These challenges force the social entrepreneurs to compromise on their social objectives just for the sake of maintaining business. BBB Consultancies was founded to tackle this problem, and by providing them with technical skills, technologies, and knowledge, we aim to improve the performance of social enterprises, as well as help them to enhance the impact of their business.
the Campus Cafe is our first club. Youth Rogers started this business in 2014. Regarding there were many people in London suffering from mental health problems, such as anxiety and depression. She shaped the business model in line with social impact and contributing income to hold free events, such as therapies and live performance, to help the people with mental health problems. However, there were problems with her business, and she lacked knowledge, skills, and experience to solve the problems independently. As a result, the business was struggling to survive in 2015, and the free events were not successfully met. With the Enactus project, we saw the opportunities to console the campus if we can help her to become a better manager by helping her to fix the problems with the business. She can continue to run the free events for people by running a successful and sustainable business. In 2016, we identified 5 critical problems in her business. Time waste problem. Rule each month had to spend an extra 58 operating hours to complete the record keeping and bookkeeping manual. Food waste problem. Each month, the business generated an extra 2,700 pounds waste related to overproduction and overordering. Capital funding problems. Due to the underperforming sales, the Campus Cafe lacked cash to fund the renovation and expansion. Sales price problem. The price of menu items was less attractive to customers and lacked proper research analysis for sales performance and product listings. HR contract problem. Employees were not happy with the contract, which was too long, complicated, and difficult to understand.
to address the business problems, our team came up with a number of solutions. To reduce the time waste in staff quota and payroll system, we introduced Deputy, a digital HR management system. Now, rather than pens and paper, Ruth can manage her staff on a cloud basis. To record and analyze the sales more efficiently, we introduced Blend, an improved point-of-sale software on the till, which enables the sales information to be readily available. Now, the business can predict future customer demand with more accuracy. To make the record keeping more efficient, we implemented optical character recognition software. Now the staff can upload the receipts and invoices easily. We made Deputy, Vend, and OCR technology integrated with Xero to complete the management account. To minimize the overproduction and over-purchasing, we recommended Ruth to implement just-in-time inventory management system. Therefore, the business gathered significant benefits, including reduction of waste, reducing cost, and increasing productivity. After analyzing the information required by the investors, we helped Ruth to design the annual report of Canvas Capital, which is the first ever annual report of our business. Now, Ruth can communicate with the investors more professionally and efficiently. To impose a new pricing strategy against the local competitors, we implemented activity-based costing for their product pricing. As a result, pricing, sales strategy, and decision-making has been improved. We recreated the HR contract by reducing 60% of irrelevant clauses and designing into 4 different templates for each role. Now the employees find it much easier to understand.
To help the Canvas Cafe to adapt our solutions, we provide more than 60 training sessions and 10 workshops to Ruth and her employees. For example, we educated them how just-in-time works in their production and procurement systems to improve the efficiency. We also train them to use Zero, Vent, Verity, and OCR software with a real business data, and also using Excel pivot table to sort out thousands of transaction data to analyze sales performance. As a result, we found Ruth and her employees have made significant improvement in their capabilities after our workshops and training sessions. They can complete the record keeping and bookkeeping within a much shorter time on their own, and understand more how this business works with our new information system. Ruth also improved a lot in her problem solving, teamwork, and leadership skills.
When I met the team at Enactus, I had been working on this business for about a year and a half and feeling very lost and wondering how the business was going to survive. Since meeting the Enactus team, I have felt that the business has found focus. We have, I've gained in confidence, and the team around me have gained in confidence, knowing that I'm working with the Enactus team. It's also a wonderful feeling of being chosen. When you're chosen to be helped, you realise that what you're doing is important enough for this wonderful group of students, talented group of students to work with, which gives such a boost actually, which is hugely important in the first few years of business.
By implementing our solutions, Ruth and our staff has managed to improve the business performance independently. The Canvas Cafe has reduced 62% of extra operating hours from record keeping and bookkeeping. And the business has reinvested those times into staff training, sales promotion, and creating extra business value. We managed to reduce the food waste by 1,500 pounds a month, which has been improved by 142%. The business has reinvested those cost savings into staff training and making better food quality improvement, such as the vegan friction, which has attracted lots of media attention. After we made the annual report, the Canvas Cafe has successfully managed to raise 30,000 capital funding from investing. Now the funding will be used to renovate the basement and the garden. Ruth will continue to raise another 70,000 for the expansion plan. With our solution, the Canvas Cafe's revenue has increased by 83%. The business made 80,000 loss in the previous year, but in 2016 they have turned it around and make a profit of 30,000 pounds as a net profit. Currently, the Canvas Cafe has a healthy operating cash flow. They have 15,000 pounds in bank account, where they had only 5,000 last year.
Thanks to the improvement on its financial conditions, here is a waiting list. Ruth and her employees are seeing more confident in job security and sustainability. By now, Ruth can hold more than 30 high-quality free events in every month, and inviting popular social artists to perform fantastic theatre and music shows. Approximately in 2016, she had helped more than 1,000 people and expecting to do more in 2017. We understand the Campus Cafe is also the livelihood of Ruth Rogers, and without our support, she's at risk to close down the business and couldn't do more to help the people with mental health problems by making her a better manager. We also empowered her to run the Campus Cafe into a profitable and sustainable business. And by now, she can run a successful business without the support of Enactus. Seeing the success was working with the Campus Cafe. We are looking forward to expand our business model. We are collaborating with two other social businesses, Muses of Happiness and Gavin Sloan, and planning to reach more than 10 social entrepreneurs in the future too. By helping them with our knowledge, skills, to create success in the business. Our students also march with them to help people change lives and create happiness in London societies.
Our second project deals with another burning issue, employment among ex-offenders. 97% of criminal offenders want to change their ways, and 66% of them believe having a job is the key to do so. However, life after prison can be a vicious cycle. The majority of high street employers nowadays use checkbox questions like this to filter out criminal offenders before they even get into the interview. In addition to struggling to find jobs, these men and women also struggle to find a home. 30% of ex-offenders are now homeless due to various reasons such as suspended housing benefit. Jobless, homeless, and stigmatized, these men and women are pushed back into their old way and ended up in prison or worse. And just like the UK Justice Secretary Chris Grayling put it, what the system has done to help these men and women is barely anything at all. This has given rise to a number of different projects, helping ex-offenders to reintegrate into society. The Nehemiah project is one of them.
Nehemiah projects set up really to help men transform their lives. For many of them, they've mostly had long-term addictions and usually lots of spells in and out of prison. And what we do is we offer a two-stage program that both equips them and gives them a whole surrounding amount of support around their lives. There's a lot of people out there who don't really think that ex-addicts, ex-criminals that have had a long history of this can really change their lives. And we actually see that on a week-by-week basis. Not only that, we see guys coming back to this charity who've done amazingly well, and they just inspire others who are here to say, well, if he's done that, I can do it as well.
The Nehemiah project work with ex-offender with a history of addiction. Their past track record in terms of keeping the men abstinent and out of prison has been amazing. However, they struggle with finding work placement for men after the recovery program. Through our support network, Enactus PVP has partnered up with the Nehemiah projects in order to introduce a brand new Enactus project, working towards providing employability trainings as well as work opportunity for the beneficiaries of the Nehemiah charity. And we call it Freedom Worker 2.0.
So, what did we do? Just how does Freedom Worker 2.0 work? Well, we started by addressing what we felt to be the principal barrier for the men, and that's the skills needed to enter into the professional landscape. Willingness, motivation, they weren't problem areas. Rather, it's a lack of technical skills and self-confidence that we aim to tackle with our workshops. Over a series of sessions, we covered general skills such as CV skills, interview skills, and online applications. But we also went further than that. We looked at the individual men and their personal needs. And with these personal needs assessments, we were able to tailor our skills to best benefit the men. In practice, this meant spending time in sessions, working on business plans for some of the more entrepreneurial men, as well as helping them to prepare for interviews that we had helped them to secure. Now I hear you asking, help to secure? Well, what do I mean by that? We felt that although our programs were positively impacting upon the men and helping them to build up their much needed confidence and skills, they fell short of offering them something tangible, an opportunity or a helping hand that they can take advantage of with the skills that we had given them. And so we set about creating these tangible opportunities. Our plan was to build up a bank of partnerships with organisations that would provide training or work placements for the men. We wanted organisations that understood the men's backstories and could see the amazing work that they were doing and turning their life around, but they equally treated them as the independent and capable men that they are. Our role hasn't been to secure them work. Our role has been to secure them the opportunities while simultaneously empowering them to make the most of these opportunities and make them work for themselves. The first organisation that we partnered with was Change Please, an innovative social mobility organisation that provides barista training and work opportunities for the ex-homeless in one of their many mobile coffee vans you may well have seen across the capital. And although we were extremely happy to partner with such an amazing organisation, we wanted more variety for our men. And that's when we found Connection Crew. Connection Crew provide crewing services in the setting up of events across London and aim for 25% of their workforce to come from ex-homeless or disadvantaged backgrounds, which meant it was a perfect match for Freedom Worker 2.0. And finally, we have Beyond Food. Beyond Food provides training and work opportunities both in front of house roles and professional culinary roles in the restaurant The Brigade, which is in London Bridge. So with our unique mix of opportunity bank and skills workshop, we have created an avenue for success for our beneficiaries, which can lead to, or has led to, direct impact and the subsequent opportunity for empowerment.
At the moment, having established connections with three social enterprises, we have begun developing CVs and interview skills for 7 individuals. One of our beneficiaries even have an idea for a plastering and decorating business in Clapham, so we are working with him in order to build a business proposal. In total, we have directly impacted 8 people. In the future, we're expecting our men to finish their recovery by May 2017 and to take our opportunity to earn a basic income that can help them secure accommodations as well as support their families. In the further futures, we hope to grow our opportunity banks as well as adding entrepreneurial skills to our training in order to help our men build their own businesses. This year, with 23 members,
We have empowered 1 individual.
We have directly impacted 16 people.
We have indirectly improved the lives of over 1,000 people.
with the power of entrepreneurship. What we
Our